Hi everyone, it's Jess, aka Colouring Bumblebee, and I'm back today with another video for you. Today I'm going to be sharing with you all of my untouched colouring books in my collection so far. I did a quick count as I snapped the books up for this video, and I have 40 to show you today. I have around 140 in my collection. 40 of those are untouched. I do have 2 other currently untouched books, but I do have plans to finish a page of them before the end of the month, so I will not be including them in this video. But yeah, 40 uncoloured books to show you, and as I am sharing these with you, I am open to do buddy colours in any of the following books, and I would like to sort of focus on untouched books in the month of August. Thinking of organising some sort of hashtag for it. If I come up with one, I will put it on the screen now, of the hashtag that I'm going to be doing in August, focusing on my untouched books. The only exception are the first 4 books that I'm showing you, where I'm not so open for a buddy colour in those, just because I'm thinking of destashing them from my collection. But everything else in all the other untouched books that I have, I'd be totally open for buddy colours. Feel free to send me a message on Instagram, DM me, or leave me a comment in the comment section down below. So let's get into it. We've got a lot to get through. First up, we have Millie Marotta's Woodland Wild. And if you saw my mid-year freak-out tag, you would have seen this book. And it was one of the first books I ever bought. I was really excited to find a book in a shop, so I picked it up, and this is one of those books that I don't think I'll ever colour in, and I'm thinking of destashing from my collection. Just haven't quite got round to that yet. That's Woodland Wild. Next, I've got the Occult and Folklore colouring book, and this is illustrated by Duchess of Law. They're very kind and reached out to me on Instagram to see if I would like to be sent a book, and I was really excited by it. I just said yes. But when I received it, there are some pages which I do quite like. I quite like that Christmas tree. Quite like this one. But there are others I'm not entirely sure about this book. Like, I don't think I'd ever in a million years colour that double page wallpaper spread. But there's a few, I like both of those two. I like this one and the mermaid. There are some really fun. I think it'd be nice to maybe do some like bold colouring in here, but I'm not sure if I want to keep this in my collection yet or not. I've just sort of still got it here. So that's the Occult and Folklore colouring book. Then I have Secret Garden by Johanna Basford. The only reason that I got this book was because it was being sold together with Enchanted Forest, which I was searching for at the time for £5 for the both of them, so I thought I'd snatch them up. And this just isn't my favourite Johanna Basford, and I'm thinking of destashing it because I'm not worried about not having every single book in the collection, but I've just kept on to it for now for my Johanna Basford collection. I don't have Lost Ocean, and I don't feel like I'm missing out with that one either. There's just a lot more other books that I'd rather colour in than this one. So that's Secret Garden. Then we have a Lulu May book. This is one which I probably will keep in my collection, and I may potentially be open to buddy colours in the future, just because of my colour along hashtag Lulu Mayo scavenger hunt that I've got going on now. There are definitely pages in here I would love to colour. This double page spread is one of my favourites in it. But this one's a lot more simplistic compared to some of her later ones. And I don't like all the big empty spaces, but it is really cute. So I think I'll keep it for now. Not sure if I want to colour a page just yet. That's A Million Unicorns. A book I definitely want to colour in is the newest Lulu May book, A Million Puppies. This I just haven't had the time to colour yet. I only got it sort of the end of last month. Was it the beginning of this month? I got it recently. And yeah, this is just filled to the brim of pages I would love to colour, so I'd be open to do anything from that. And all the books from now on, I'd be open to doing buddy colours in. I have Mythographic Paradise. This is the only mythographic book I've got in my collection which I haven't touched, and it's also the only mythographic one I have with the hidden objects in them. So you can see in the back all of these hidden object pages, and I love the images in this, and I've pulled it out so many times. Like, I love this whale page, love that one, the carousel. So many pages I love, but the hidden objects just throw me off, and I'm just not quite sure. Like, love that queen bee one. Not sure how I would approach colouring it still. I've pulled it out a few times to start and just always ended up chickening out, pulling something else instead to colour. This page is a great example of why are there the hidden objects that there are. I don't mind certain things, like this compass doesn't offend me. This office chair, why? A USB stick. This phone that's in the windmill that would be really difficult to cover up. We've got some cream, box of eggs, a lamp, a helmet, credit card. Just the most random objects that you could think of, and really just sort of disrupt the line art. So yeah, I think because I got this and I haven't wanted to colour in it, I have decided I won't be getting any other mythographics with the hidden objects in. Just my own personal preference. Next up, I've got some Amazon books. We have My Tiny Forest colouring book by Nina Stajner. This one is absolutely adorable. I could see myself colouring every page in this. I just haven't had the time. I've been busy with other buddy colours recently, and this hasn't been one that I've managed to reach to yet. So that's My Tiny Forest. Then Mini Mania Volume 2. I've spent so much of my time focusing on the first volume for my Complete Mini Mania hashtag that I just haven't had the time to get to this one yet. I'm flicking through the first half of images, which have the darker outlines, so it's easier for you to see. I do have one whip in here, which I will show you. But yeah, I'd love to colour a page in this. So many cute ones. There's my whip. Here it is, one with the bees. So that's Mini Mania 2. Serendipity by RJ Hampson. Again, I will find the first set of images and start flipping from there. I've been colouring a lot in Lost and Found as it's a project book, and I just haven't had the time, opportunity, inspiration to colour in this. So many pages in this I love though. Like this is my favourite, with the honey jar and bees. Love that page. That's Serendipity. Next, I've got The Night Voyage. I do have a whip in this, and this is a whip with the lovely Diane from Diane Dreams and Colour. And I was really motivated by this. I loved colouring the teddy bear, did the wallpaper, added some shiny metallic watercolour paint to the background, and I've just not been sure how to colour all the presents. All I need to do is pick a colour palette really, and then I'll be good to go. But yeah, this is one that I'd definitely like to come back to, but all the other pages I've also not coloured in yet. So many fun ones in here. This would be such a great book to have completely coloured in, as it is a bit of a storybook. That is The Night Voyage. Then I have The Green Witches colouring book. This is illustrated by Sarah Richard. And I was really obsessed with this book, and I just had to get my hands on it. I did, and it's been sat on my shelf for months now. The pages are very intricate, very detailed, which I absolutely adore, but I've just been not sure where or which page to start with. But I absolutely love a lot of these pages, and I like how it's single-sided as well. Gives you flexibility of what mediums you'd like to use. The green, which is a colouring book. Then I have two Kanoko Agusa books. Symphony of Cute Animals. Absolutely adore this. I do have one whip from Halloween last year that I will definitely aim to finish for this Halloween. But yeah, there's loads of other pages I'd like to colour, just haven't been motivated. I think my issue with a lot of these books is that I haven't had buddy colours planned in them. And buddy colours really help me become motivated to colour in those books more likely. That's why I'm doing this video, to sort of share with you and a call out for future buddy colours. So we've got Kingdom of Curious Creatures, another Kanoko Agusa book. Again, the images are just beautiful in this. I haven't had the time to colour it. Kingdom of Curious Creatures, and I haven't allowed myself to get the third book, which is Garden of Fairy Tale Animals, until I've coloured a page in each of these books. So I'm waiting to get those because these two came as a bundled deal on Amazon UK for a good price. Then I have a few eerie books. I have this one, which is World Legends. Not World Legends, World Heritage, sort of travelling throughout the world. So many beautiful pages in this. I really love this one, the sort of Japanese lantern, Chinese lanterns outside. Got gorgeous summary pages in this. Yeah, I've had this for probably a year or over a year now, and I just haven't quite been motivated to colour in it yet. I think I'm a little bit intimidated because this is the more detailed of her books. That's World Heritage. Then I also have World Legends. I do have a whip started in this, which you'll see when I flick through. And I really like this one as well. I love these two double page spreads, the Four Guardians and the Greek gods and goddesses. I think those are really fun. As I said, I did have a page started, which is this one. I wanted to colour her like Isabella from Encanto. So I was really motivated by that, and I got to colour in the rest of the image and I just wasn't sure what to do. I've got all my colours written down here so I know what colours maybe to use for that. I'm not sure still if I want to use the same sort of purples, pinks and the little periwinkle blue, or if I want to go for more brighter colours like yellows and oranges. Haven't decided yet for that one, but I really love how she turned out. She was a lot of fun to colour. But yeah, a lot of pages in this I'd like to colour eventually. World Legends. And then I have Erie's latest book, World Literature. And this I've actually picked out a couple times. If you look back at some of my planned pages videos, I've picked this book out as a possibility of what I want to colour. And I've run out of time, or I just haven't got around to it. This was the one in particular that I really had an idea for, was going to colour. Still got a couple of flags in here of pages that I particularly liked. Like this one, The Hare and the Tortoise, absolutely love that one. And I also love this one with the bookshelf. So that's World Literature. Then I've got Colours Make You Happy. I believe this is volume 2 from Miki Takai, or Miki Taki. I really love the images in this book, but I just haven't got around to colouring them. I like how we've got the zodiac signs in the back. I thought maybe I could do one a month, and I just haven't done any still. You have some really sweet fairy tale images like this Wizard of Oz, Red Riding Hood. It's really cute spring and summery pages. I think I'm just not sure how I would like to colour this book yet, which is maybe why I haven't tackled it, but that's Colours Make You Happy. And then I have another Miki Takai colouring book. This is Colours Make You Happy 3. And I did have one started, the rabbit page, and I'm so close to finishing this. I've just got a few more of the flowers left to do and then I'm done. But I just wasn't entirely sure what I should do. If you have any ideas of what colour I should do these flowers, let me know down below. Coloured some of them this light pink. Not sure whether I want to do another pale pink or maybe a darker pink. Still undecided. That's the only one I've started from this book. But I really love those Chinese zodiac animals at the back. Then we have some lovely other pages here. Love that bee page. These pigs are cute. Yeah, they kind of give me sort of magical vibes. So yeah, another Untouched book. Then I have several of these horizontal books from the Japanese colouring book publishing company. I believe it's the Tokimeku colouring book series. And this is another book that I've pulled out to colour so many times in the past few months. I was very close to colouring this one month and then I just ran out of time. I love every single page in this book. It is fairy tales themed. I didn't say the title. I believe it is Fairy Tales, Journey Through Fairy Tales with My Little Friends in the Forest. And you've got these little characters that are sort of going through these different fairy tales. I love the Jack and the Beanstalk and the Wizard of Oz page. I just love them all. Just I've been a bit nervous to start in it as the art is so beautiful and I don't want to ruin it, but I know if I have a buddy colour I will be more motivated to colour in it. Another from the series, this is Nakayoshiko Squirrel and the Residents of Antique Town. This is by Mona. This one I wasn't sure about getting, but at the time it was the last book I needed to get from this series and I thought, why not? Let's complete the series. The art style is beautiful. I think this would look lovely with some watercolour. Not that I've ever coloured with watercolours, but it might be interesting to try. I like how they have different seasons in this. We just have the winter section. Got like Halloweeny images. Some absolutely beautifully detailed double page spreads. Got some summery themed ones. Yeah, another absolutely gorgeous book. The squirrel one. Then I have Bear and the Wonderful Town. This is by Nakao Chiwaka. This one, once again, another super cute book. The thing that's been holding me back for this is that I want to have a specific colour scheme for each of these bears because they're like a little family of bears. And I want to keep it consistent throughout the book, so I need to decide what colour each one has. A couple times I've pulled out this book, specifically the intro section, which I did translate the names of these bears. So we've got Robbie, Remy, Coco, Lulu and Mel, and they each have a little description about them. So I just want to decide what colour I want to do each of these and try to keep that consistent throughout the book. And until I've decided that, I've not been sure what to do for the rest of the pages. So that's Bear in the Wonderful Town. And the final Untouched book from that series is this one. This is Cat General Store and the Magic Key by Moko. I love this one. I think this one's a bit underrated in my opinion. I love the little cat character. And it's another one of the books that have a story that go through it. He's collecting magical keys to go through different magical doors. transported to different places. We have these really fun scenes to colour. Yeah, another one I just haven't had the chance to colour. Cat in the General Store. And then I have this one. This is The Secret Invitation. I got this as I was doing an Amazon Japan order and it had been in my wish list for quite some time. This is another story-based one, so let's try flicking it from the front. See how that goes. Nope, not going to happen. It's much easier to flick from the back. If you know, you know. We've got all these different animal characters sort of getting ready for a party and sort of their trials and tribulations as they head out and set up for it. I just think this is beautiful. I'd love to colour this in order from front to back, as it is based on stories, which would mean this is the first page, which is really cute, this little mouse creature at the door. Secret Invitation, and this is by, who's it by? Have I written it down? Oh, Natsuki. Then I have Doming's World Fairy Tales book. You've got a page flag poking out there because I was planning on colouring this a few months back and I just didn't get the time to. This is one of those books with the coloured image on the left and the line art on the right for you to copy or do something different with as you wish. But the paper in this feels absolutely amazing. And I've seen so many people do beautiful renditions of these pages. And it's fairy tale themed, which I love. Then we have the two Korean books, the Spring Sunshine and Autumn Picnic one. Spring Sunshine I did want to colour this month, but I don't think I'm going to have the time with all my other buddy colours. So I'd love to maybe do it for August if anyone else has this book and is interested in buddy colouring with me. And then we have the Autumn Picnic one. I see that they've also got a winter and a summer themed one. I'm especially interested in the summer one. The winter one isn't as much of a favourite for me, but I would like to get them all eventually. But I can't justify it if I haven't coloured any of these books yet. Moving on to a Hannah Carlson. This is Tales from the Forest Kingdom. I have one whip in here from last autumn that I started. I wanted to experiment with lighting, so I used an Inktense yellow pencil to sort of add these kind of harsh yellow highlights from the fire to sort of have this glow effect. And then I went into a colouring slump and never returned. But I would like to finish that this year at some point. Got some pages flagged in here. I think that was from a few months ago. I was planning on colouring in this book and again didn't get the time. I love this one. This is one of my favourites from her newer set of books, the Tales from series. Gorgeous. Tales from the Forest Kingdom by Hannah Carlson. A slightly more unique colouring book that I have is Small World Colouring. I thought this would be really fun to do sort of simple straight colouring with water-based markers. And then maybe do a little bit of pencil shading on top. But it's full of fun, mostly, well, kind of 1.5 page spreads as you've got the title on the other side. I just think this is so fun and it reminds me of sort of the childhood and doing like search and find ones. I started the Butterfly Garden and looking at it now, it really still piques my interest to colour. I love how I've started it, the colours that I've used. I know I use the Staedtler Design Journey pencils as they're just an easy pencil for me to use. Yeah, there's loads of other pages in here that would be fun to do. Just they are definitely detailed and would definitely take quite a while to complete. but I think it'd be really satisfying to see some pages filling up in here. So that is Small World Colouring, and this is illustrated by Ursula Schwab. And then I have Crystal Colouring. This is illustrated by Kate O'Hara and is published by Lomart Publishing. And it has this really sort of bold outline designs that I think are really beautiful. Look at that. And they're each themed to a different crystal and have animals, creatures sort of around it that are associated with the crystal. So many beautiful ones in here. Just haven't got around to colouring it yet. Crystal Colouring. Another book by Lomart is Luna Colouring. I featured this in my mid-year freakout tag as something I'd like to colour soon. Full of absolutely gorgeous images. The beaver one I just flicked past is one of my favourites. I also really love that lantern one. Bee is always going to be a favourite of mine. Mermaid is beautiful, lunar moths. Lots of different pages that I could potentially colour in that one. A very new book to my collection. I got this only about a week ago. The Goddess Colouring Book by Anna Jahren. This was sent to me by the publishing company Lomart. So were the other two. Full of these beautiful goddesses that I think I would have a lot of fun just sort of researching more into them, learning about them and colouring them in a maybe different way than I usually would, because I don't often colour people, but I do like it as a challenge occasionally. Goddess colouring. Then the only Camellia Angel Cova book I haven't touched yet is 50 Safari Miniatures. I really do love this one. I love all the meerkats in this book, as they are my favourite animal. I love that zebra one with the paint cans. There's a lot of pages in here where I immediately have an idea of how I would colour them. Like that tortoise one is really cute. Yeah, that's 50 Safari Miniatures. Almost at the end now, guys. We've got Lulu Mayo's The World's Cutest Animal Colouring Book. This was kindly sent to me by, who was it by? Art Journey, the lovely Art Journey. She was doing a Christmas sort of giveaway with some of the books that she was wanting to get destash. And if someone nominated you, she sent you a couple of little treats. And I was very kindly nominated by someone. And this was the book, one of the books that she sent me. And it is really cute. I just haven't got around to it now. I think it would be fun to colour it like Lulu Mayo does. I really like the colours of this panda one. That is The World's Cutest Animal Colouring Book. Then I've got a stack of Colouring Heavens that I haven't coloured in yet. In fact, I've only coloured in a couple Colouring Heavens, to be honest. But I really love finding these in store and picking them up. I feel like there's nothing quite like the joy of picking up a book in store and buying it there and then and not having to wait for it to arrive. There are some beautiful portraits in here and animals. I based this literally the day I got the book, and then I put it away, and I haven't done the pencil shading on top. And that's all that really needs to be done for this, is a bit of pencil shading. It wouldn't take me long to finish, but I absolutely love that page. And I also love a lot of the others. So that's the Alice in Wonderland special. Then I have the two seasonal Colouring Heavens that have been released so far. Colouring Heaven Presents Spring, full of these gorgeous spring designs, some portraits, some wreaths, some small circular motifs, full of beautiful variety of images. And the summer one is very similar, got a variety of artists in it, a variety of different styles of art, which makes it really interesting and refreshing to colour. I really love these summery scenes. Love to get one of those done. But yeah, if you have either of these and would like to buddy colour, let me know. Then I have the Colouring Heaven Pocket Fairy Tales. This is by Selena Fennick. I was really interested in the book that she released herself, and then when they announced that they were doing the Colouring Heaven Pocket version, I was immediately intrigued by that, as I like the smaller size of this compared to, I believe her books are more of an A4 size. And this one has some new and exclusive images as well, which is always fun. I've got Sleeping Animals. This is by R.J. Hampson, and I wasn't sure about his simple style colouring, but I think this would be fun to just do alcohol markers, a little bit of pencil shading, and just a fun, quick, easy page to colour. I have the Petit Poupée bookmarks, and I have the square version of this book, and I just had to get the bookmarks as well, as they are super, super cute. I'd love to get a few of these coloured and use them as bookmarks to share in my videos when I'm doing completed pages, etc. It'd be fun to have a few of these done. And the final book, guys, is the big book, Disney Vitro, which can't fit all in frame. Can't fit all on my desk really. But this has been a dream book for me for quite some time, and is just filled to the brim of gorgeous stained glass images featuring a variety of different Disney characters. I wanted to colour it this month, but I just haven't had time. I think I overbooked myself with buddy colours, so I need to focus on finishing those up before I colour anything else. But if you have this and would like to buddy colour for August, please do let me know. And that is it. Those are all my untouched books in my collection as of July 2024. As I said, there are a couple that I am planning on having a page done by the end of the month, so I didn't include them here. So you'll hopefully be seeing those as untouched books that I've coloured in my July completed pages video. If you would like to colour in any of these books with me, please let me know in the comments or DM me on Instagram and we can arrange buddy colour. If I get a lot of requests, I may ask if it's okay to do it over July and August, just because I don't want to put too much pressure on myself, and I am going away at the start of August. I'm going to Disneyland Paris and I cannot wait. I'm going at the start of August, so the first week I won't be doing as much colouring as I usually do. So that's also another reason why I would like to plan buddy colours over August and September, just to ease some of the pressure. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see me colour next, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.